Does it work? Plug it in? It does work. I've already tested it. Right now, my goal has been... All I've added to this thing since I last tested was this wall wart and a couple transistors. Everything else is completely tested up till here. Why? Does it look like it would not work? What are you saying to me? This is the robot, guys. It's done. This is Adam. It is finished. I hope nobody's disappointed with the finished robot. We are finished. Was this what you all had envisioned? Watch, he'll talk. Hi, I'm Adam. Just kidding. This is only 1/4 of the power supply solution for my vacuum cleaner. And it's gonna work. It's not even one half done yet. And I'm gonna encase this all in a really nice, beautiful case with like chrome rims. It's gonna look great. This doesn't look complicated, does it? Oh my gosh, it looks... It does look like R2-D2 took a dump. Yeah, but wouldn't you say the same thing if you looked inside a power supply? I mean, it's a power supply. If you looked inside a power supply, it'd look like R2-D2 took a dump. Of course it would. By the way, guys, I didn't even say what I'm doing. I'm creating the case, the encasement for this power supply. What's wrong with using modeling photos? At least I'll know my project looks good. I used to be at least slightly less than butt ugly. Used to. I did some catwalk, yes. Yes, I did. So what I managed to do today was I picked out a wall wart, and that wall wart will be used to convert the AC power to 9-volt DC 300 milliamps, which will supply the power for the Arduino, which is going to be the brains of this box. This box is going to contain a designed by me switching power supply that will create a regulated power output that will supply power in any wattage I need for my vacuum. It's also going to serve as a prototype for the power supply of the robot. This box will be capable of outputting over 1,000 watts. So that's much more powerful than a PC power supply. But I can adjust how much wattage it puts out. In this box, I still have to add an Arduino, which I'm going to custom make using just the microchip, and an oscillator and a couple of capacitors. I'm going to make a homemade Arduino, and it's going to pack into here. I'm going to make this box probably quite a bit longer. It still needs to have an inductor and some voltage regulators and some more capacitance and the Arduino that I'm making, so it's going to have a lot more added, so it will get longer. But this is the form factor I chose. And it's not too big. It's not too big considering how powerful it'll be. I don't mind the size, but I'll try to keep it within this size if I can-ish. You know, I don't want it to get a lot longer. This is not a bad size to sit on the floor. So this is like the box that you see on a laptop that sits on the floor. And this is the plug for it. And I built on the back of this box a little door. So this is the hinge. It's just taped on cloth. And you can just open up the door by grabbing the door and just peeling like that, and it opens. And it's got a little tab on it right here. So you can just boom, pop it back in. Boom. What else can I say? Oh, in order to make this strong, I'm going to be coating it in fiberglass and epoxy once it's done. But for now, I don't want to do that because that's too final. So this is just a rough outline of what it can look like. And I don't mind it being colorful like this. I might just leave it like that. Originally, I was going to paint it all black and then like gloss coat it so it's shiny black. But I don't mind it looking kind of like this. Some of this graphical imagery, pictures of me will be showing through, so that's kind of a little different. So the next part of this project will be connecting the wall wart to my own custom Arduino. So I'll be building a custom Arduino using just the microcontroller chip and connecting my own oscillator, which I have all this purchased, my own oscillator and my own capacitors. And then I'll be running a test. I'll be programming it using another Arduino. And I'll be doing a blink program to test it. So I'll be custom making my own Arduino, which is going to be nice and tiny. It's going to fit inside this box. And it's going to control the switching speed and basically the logic of this box to create the regulated DC output I want. So I'll be doing a lot of testing and building with that, and that's just beyond the scope of what I wanted to complete today. So I will be coming back to it next Electronics Day. Yeah, I feel like I made good progress considering I managed to make a nice tight form factor and make this box, and I soldered on the wall wart, which will power the Arduino. And I talked about everything going on inside of here. And I also learned how to put on a new tip on my soldering iron. A nice thick tip, which gets really, really hot, so that's nice. And I got experience using that bigger tip, and it's much faster for me. I'm probably going to use that tip from now on. I also managed to fix up and package for sale my LiPo battery that I ended up not needing for my robot because I'm going with lithium iron batteries, which are more stable, they don't blow up, they're not a fire hazard, they last longer, and they're just as powerful. So they're really better in every way than LiPo.